Dear friends of the non-European art and culture, today I'm standing in front of the auction house Zemanek. This is because next week, this is on 24th April 2021, they have a new travel art auction. Let's see what they have inside. So this is the look on the first floor of the Zemanek auction, and I have to confess here on the left side here are always objects which I do not love so much, which are okay, authentic, but it's not my cup of tea, so I will not do some close-ups here, so sorry. No bad objects, but okay. And here are the first which I really like. This one in the middle is from the Ubangi area. Now it was cameraman, brighter, yes, more light, here's more light. That's funny with the blue eye. And this is a Makonde mask, a pig mask, just for 300 or 400 euros. Very original thing. I think you don't have this one, so buy it. It's really nice. Good issue thing. Good mask from Cameroon. Here's Momoye. But here on the right side, here on the side, you always find objects which are where are the highlights. For example, look at this small Nias figure here on the right. This is a provenance monster. It's from Webster. You know, Webster was a famous ethnological dealer around 1900, and he was notorious for selling all this Benin brass. And focus. Yeah, here's the Samata Webster. I think it's 3,500. This is history. Yes, and here are two more provenance monsters, both from the Lind Museum. That one is a little more used, I guess, than the right one. And you have to see, you have to really look for the label. That dog. Yeah, you see it here. Just a very odd label. Very interesting thing. And here is Lind Museum figure. This is a good down mask. Powerful. Yeah, this is Easter Island. It's not my cup of tea. Maybe it's made 80-70, 80-80. If it would be made 80-40, 80-30, then it would cost 200,000, 300,000, whatever. This one costs 10,000, which maybe is okay, but no, not my cup of tea. But this is my cup of tea. This is a Zombo mask. I guess she's really fantastic. It's just for, let's see it here. For only the taxation, the lower taxation, the estimation was 3,500. I guess it will gonna be a lot of, it will be expensive, more expensive. I think it will sold for whatever, 15,000, 20,000. Let's have a look. This is a great thing. If I have to choose one object among the whole auction, I would choose this. Oh yeah, there's another a good one, a Tatanua mask. I think 20 or 30 years ago, this was sold for 22,000 francs, which is 3,500 euro. Now it's 5,000 euro, which is a really good price. Yeah. If you don't have a Tatanua mask, try to buy this one for this money. Good Congo fetish. And this is a fantastic panda because it's a fine craft. She's an absolute beauty. And this for a panda. You can't find so many beauties among the panda masks. This is one. I think it's 7,000, 7,500. Yeah, great. One of the best. Here's from, I guess, Indonesia. Looks like sitting on a chair or a toilet or whatever. Sorry. And here are two very nice color objects, brass objects. I think they show Portuguese people. Sweet, really sweet. This is from the Oron. You know, these sculptures of the Oron were a stone or they were destroyed. They're very rare. This one is not stone, I guess. So this is really was something which is rare, which is seldom, which you can't find so often on the market. This is a good shield at the back. Oh, Lightning Man, Cameraman, I fire them all. And this one is interesting. You know, this is from South Africa, and there's a similar pair was in the Hosmer collection, which was much more expensive than this one. I think it's only 3,300, 500, 2,500, whatever. Maybe the Hosmer objects are better, but this is good too, and this is more or less the same workshop. And Sogo, you know, fantastic Sogos cost some 100,000. This is for just 2,000 or 3,000. I don't know at the moment. 3,500. And yeah, it's a good one. Different patina. And let me stop now once again. You know, this is a Lobby, and in German it's called Brillenlobby. Lobby with glasses. There was an exhibition in Riedberg Museum where they identified carvers with them, masters. And one of those carvers was the man who did these kind of lobbies, or who was the workshop who did this kind of lobbies. And this is a very, very strong one. One more lobby. It's an Angola, I think it's 1.70 m, whatever. Artists like Basel still like this shape. Look at the details like the elbows. I guess 10,000 euro. Maybe in the 1930s it was made, or 1920s, whatever. And here, if you have the space and you love the art of Tanzania, then this stool is something for you. It's just for 2,500. It's a good one, it's an old one, but you really need the space for this one. I don't have it at home, the space. And here you see a very interesting mask. This is not Africa with its teeth, but this is Inuit. So it's not a sickness mask, but a mystical object. When I was young, I collected colons. This would be something for me 10 years ago. And yeah, here, once again, very interesting object. This one is Babeleke, it's from Cameroon. It's from Jan Lundberg, which was a famous, very good, very good dealer, and from Ben Muller. You know, Ben Muller, he died last year, and his collection went to the Museum of Lübeck, so it's not so easy to buy Muller objects at the moment. The price is 5,000, which is not a bargaining, in my opinion. But look at the shape, it's very interesting, it's good. It is good, yeah. But I prefer this one, which is for 4,500. Similar style, once again, Babeleke. Oh, I finally cut it. Here are some bulos. And the bit yoga on the left side is a good one, the shape, this geometric, simple shape. Yes. Here one more, some Philippine shields, or Philippine shields too. And here some more objects with lager, ivory, not so my cup of tea, but my cup of tea is the spoon. The spoon is very nice, from the Jaure. On the other hand, once again, 5,000 euro is a lot of money, but look at this very, very pretty harmonic face. On the right side you see an Ivory, which is ex-Schaeffler, I guess. And it's for 15,000. It was sold 20 or 30 years ago. It's for 12,000, so the price is okay. It's not more expensive because, you know, the market in America for ivory has broken down. But it's a good one. So this is just a short look. Now we have a look at the collection of Piet Liberta. He's a Dutch artist. Very good Ikenga, an early Ikenga object. Yes, good and cheap. And a cover. At the moment, I love covers because I read this fantastic book by Raymond Colbert about cover. And this is a cover from the Van Damme area. In Van Damme, you especially find two styles. The one is with the skull inside, the real skull inside, and the second with this very long head with a strange hair thing at the end. And please don't ask me whether this was really used, cultural use, or whether it was made for the market. It's an old one. That means about 1900 or 1880 or 1910, whatever. And they made objects for the sailors and the missionaries, and they made objects for themselves. So it's hard to say, but it's really, this is it's a good one. And it's not so important whether this one is made for the market or not, because it's an old one and they made the style. While here, look at the small one, this was made for the market. But once again, I think it's 100 years old. Now this is the last room, first with a lot of images. I love this Yoruba Eshu sculpture ex Stoll. Very powerful, very well scarved, really good. That's what you like at Yoruba objects. Here's some animals. The Philippines in front. And this is a mask from the Yatmul area. And it is interesting because, this was used that the young men, they danced with it. And it's a guessing game because the women, the young girls, they have to guess who's behind the mask. And this has something to do with first love and really nearly a romantic thing. And however, it does not look so romantic, but it looks strong, it looks nearly realistic. And a very similar mask, maybe from the same hand, was sold for 20,000 euro at Sotheby's some years ago. This now is 10,000 euro, and it's Michael Hampson, a very, very good provenance. Oh, and here's the man, the back, spooky, with the mask. Very nice small Solomon collection. And at the end, we have more than 200 African weapons from the collection of Dieter Schäffner. If you ever visit a collector of these tribal art, then this is how it looks at home. The walls are full with the symmetric, with a lot of these objects in the symmetric order, and here, this is how it looks. And the point always is same but different. It looks same, but they're very different if you have a closer look. And I think it's really interesting what the buyers will do, or the collectors will do with it. For example, if you see this one, even if the walls are full, they have to buy it, because if they don't buy it, and no one buys it, that means that their own collection is not getting worth of it, but loses money, because if no one is interested in 200 of these objects, who should be interested in their objects? And the second point is, there was this story about the Austrian blacksmith called Hebeisen, who made in Austria fantastic African weapons, and he made it for Zirngibel, who was the guru of the scene, and for Hasenkopf. This is what he told me, 2017, and they were sold for 15,000 euros. You can find these in books by Zirngibel, of course, but these ones were not made by this fantastic Austrian blacksmith. He was a great artist. These were really made in Africa. So this is The last thing, once again, weapons. Once again, you see, same but different. Interesting there. And what I learned from David Zemanek is that these made of wood, that they are really rare, really set in. So, this was the coming auction from Zemanek, and this is the end. I hope I see in your eyes again. Bye.